Panchatantra Stories. First section, Mitra Beda, the separation of friends. Story 5, The Jackal Who Got Jacked. Deep in the heart of a dense forest, an old sage wandered along a winding path. He was known far and wide for his wisdom and keen understanding of nature. As he walked beneath the towering trees, a thunderous crash echoed through the woods. The sage stopped and listened. "I can almost predict what is going to happen," he murmured, hurrying toward the sound. In a clearing ahead, he found the source of the commotion. Two massive wild rams stood facing each other. Their curved horns gleamed in the sunlight, and their eyes burned with fierce determination. Without warning, they charged. Boom! Their horns collided with such force that birds burst from the treetops in alarm. The impact sent droplets of blood flying through the air. Yet neither ram showed any sign of backing down. Again and again they charged, crashing into one another like living battering rams. Watching from nearby bushes was a hungry jackal. For days he had found little to eat. His ribs showed through his dusty fur, and his stomach growled with every passing minute. Then a drop of blood landed on his nose. The jackal licked it. His eyes widened. Another drop landed near him, then another. To the starving animal, the blood seemed like a feast delivered by fate itself. "Why search the forest for food?" he thought greedily. "There is plenty right here." The jackal crept closer. The sage noticed him immediately. "Stay away, foolish creature," he whispered. "Danger stands where desire points." But the jackal heard only the call of his hunger. His mouth watered as he watched fresh blood splash onto the ground. Every step brought him nearer to the battling rams. Soon, he was only a few feet away. The rams, blinded by rage, paid no attention to him. To the jackal, that seemed like good luck. "Just one quick lick," he thought. He darted forward and began licking the blood between the fighters. At that very moment, the two rams lowered their heads. They charged. The sage's eyes widened. Boom! The rams slammed together with tremendous force, and the jackal was caught directly between them. The impact tossed him into the air like a dry leaf in a storm. He crashed onto the ground near the tree, bruised, battered, and bleeding. Dazed and trembling, he realized too late that the meal he had chased was never worth the risk. The rams, still locked in their battle, thundered away without even noticing him. The sage shook his head sadly. "A little patience would have filled his stomach," he said, "but greed has emptied his senses." And with that, he continued on his journey, leaving the jackal to reflect on the painful price of his foolishness. Moral of the story? When greed takes over, wisdom fades. When desire takes control of our minds, we often ignore the warnings that could protect us. The end. Heartfelt gratitude to the original author, Pandit Vishnu Sharma. If you have enjoyed the story, please share and subscribe.